in the history of Pontins, this is going to be the first edition where you are able to ring in and say something. You can make a request, have something read over the air, anything you want. Just ring in. You can describe to us what a lovely blue screen that is. You can do anything you want.
Yeah, and the number is at the bottom of the screen, 01278 752 422.
So please ring in because we really want to hear your opinions on PTV. The phone is going already, and there's Airs Rock in order to celebrate the first ever phone call. So as soon as we find out exactly what the phone call is about, we'll be telling you, the viewers. Now also, you can register that you are watching PTV because we need to know just exactly how many viewers we have at the moment. So if you're watching, we want you to ring in on the number. There it is, 01278 752 422. Ring in and tell us that you're watching, and you will see the audience numbers rise as we get more and more numbers.
Nothing at the moment.
Unfortunately, no one's watching at the moment. Never mind. That's awful. Okay, now... Twiggy, it's his first ever time presenting PTV today.
It is indeed. Yeah.
And Twiggy's got something to be extremely proud of today because he gave up smoking recently.
Yes, mums and dads, you can give up smoking.
But Twiggy, how did you manage that?
Well, what I did was, it's quite expensive. I bought a packet of patches, and what I did was, it cost me £13.50 from the chemist, and I put them over my eyes, and I couldn't find the cigarettes in there. So that's your tip for today.
There we are. There we are. Excellent stuff. And another fascinating fact about Twiggy is that he has just signed a contract with Granada.
Granada Television, you folks are the first people to know, and they told me if I keep up the payments, I can have a video as well.
Excellent stuff. Well, hot off the press, we have the first phone call in. Thank you, Alan. And it is of Matt in apartment 204. He says Rick's legs need shaving. He says my legs need shaving. Well, Matt, if you're watching, I presume you are, then thanks very much. I'll get the IMAC out. But of course, that's right. We've got to.
Let's get this back to our receptionist.
There we are. So I'm now going to find out exactly how many people are watching PTV. This is the first time in this episode that I'm going to find out. There we are. So 13 people watching PTV. Remember, ring in and tell us that you are watching PTV. 01278.
10 of us are in the studio, sorry.
Yeah, 752 and 422. There we are. So ring in.
The number again is 01278 752 422, and that's PTV Interactive Live coming at you.
Yes, it's the 21st century, and we have caught up finally because we have got the fabulous technology, the appliance of science. Okay, Twiggy, what have you been up to today?
Today, I was at the Fun Factory.
Excellent, what for?
I was helping the kids with their junior
talent competition.
That's the fella. Yeah, that's the very fellow.
Well, I bet the anticipation was killing you.
Wasn't it? Was, yeah. I just got them up on the floor, started dancing and relaxed them. It was great.
And who was the winner?
I can't remember the girl's name. She was very good.
What did she do?
Trying to catch me out, Rick, and you did
not at all, not at all. Just trying to have a conversation, that's all. Now, on at the moment is the auditions for the adult talent competition, which will be on in the Fun Factory at 9. So if you've got a particularly talented mum or dad, you should tell them to get themselves off to the Fun Factory now, and they can speak to either Jamie or Lucy about becoming a part of the Sovereign StarQuest Adult Talent Competition. There we are, that's a mouthful. Now listen, we have not had any calls in the last minute, and the telephone operator is getting a little bored. So if you are near a phone, give us a ring. We will read any message out on air within reason. You could dedicate something to someone. You could, if you've got a birthday or an anniversary, if it's your bar mitzvah, then ring in because we need to know. This is your chance to become a star of PTV. Have your name read out.
Yeah, don't forget that. On peak time in the mobile, 10 pence o'clock.
Fabulous stuff. Now, Twiggy, you were telling me earlier a fascinating story, but I think you should tell the viewers now. It was about your mother who was a movie star.
Yes, my mother was in the movies. Did you ever see the film Mrs. Doubtfire?
How?
That was my mother.
Really?
Hello!
Well, there we are.
There you go.
And her thingies caught light.
They did, yes. Not very good.
Okay, what we're going to do now is we are going to go for a second time to the number generator and find out exactly how many people are watching PTV at this very moment in time. So all the votes have been collated, and it's... Oh, we've got 5-0! 50 people are watching PTV. Fabulous stuff. And to celebrate, the management have jetted us off here to Australia. Isn't it a lovely, lovely place to be? That's right, we are. Now, I have got... Twiggy, name a number between 6 and 8.
7?
7. Well, that's interesting because I have 7 fascinating facts about Weston-super-Mare, okay?
Really?
Which is where we are now. Number 7, the Beatles played at the Western Odeon in June 1963. Number 6, a man died after being speared by a swordfish in the Towns Bay in 1824. Number 5, Weston is home to the biggest helicopter museum in the world. Number 4, comic John Cleese used to be a teacher in Weston. Number 3, Roald Dahl went to school here. Number 2, Brummies, who make up 42% of the visitors, call the town Weston Super Sludge. And at number 1, the most fascinating fact about Weston-super-Mare is that locals call retired people grockles.
Grockles? That's the same as that family we've got here, the Gingels.
Okay, if you have an opinion on any of those facts, if you want to just add your 2 penneth worth, then I suggest that you get on the blower and get in touch with us. Our telephone operator is dying to speak to you. He's a lovely guy. It's Alan.
It's
so
flashing now.
Ring Alan.
01277 752 422. That's Pontins Interactive Television. And you just phone Alan right now.
If you've got absolutely anything to say, then do it down a phone and we will read it out on air, providing it has no swear words.
Another fascinating fact, the phone's ringing again, we're getting there. I'm actually a stunt double. You know in the pantomime,
yes,
when you have Wojo respect when he can't make it.
Really?
Yeah, there you go.
Unbelievable stuff.
My talents are unlimited.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I also feel that I should introduce myself. I am the one and only Bluecoat Rick. I once auditioned to be the Milky Bar Kid, which is true, and I share a birthday with Rachel from S Club 7. She was born on exactly the same day in exactly the same year as me.
Ah, there you go. That deserves a round of applause, boys and girls, yeah.
Now, if you've ever met anyone famous, then why not give us a ring and give us the lowdown on what they were like. Were they nice? Were they nasty? We want to know. If you've ever met someone famous, we need to know. Okay, Alan's just hung up, so there is a line available at the moment. So if you ring now, you are sure to get through. So come on, let your fingers do the walking.
So what have you been up to today, Rick?
Well, I've had a very quiet day. I escorted Croc around the Croc jungle at 2 o'clock.
Oh, right.
We had an absolutely fabulous time. He was signing autographs and posing for photographs. So if you were one of the children that saw him there, I hope you had a nice time. And Croc loves meeting people. That's the best thing.
Have you noticed, boys and girls, that Rick's trying to keep his distance from me? They are, they're just flying in, eating crisp. I'll tell you why. I've been cooking today because I love cooking, and I've been using garlic. I have washed my hands. I can still smell it. The camera's melting. Sorry about that, Rick.
No, please.
Just break my links.
Interrupt with any interesting thing you have to say. We've had a phone call from Spike now. I imagine it's Bluecoat Spike.
Yeah.
He says that his very fascinating fact is that the mayor and mayoress of Burnham are banned from all pubs and clubs in Weston-super-Mare because of public disorder. Ladies and gentlemen, what kind of trouble can a mayor and mayoress get up to? I want to know. If you know, give us a ring. If you were in the pub at the time that they were thrown out for being drunk and disorderly, we want to know exactly what happened.
There? Yeah. Okay, now don't forget 6:15 tonight. Your bingo sales will open up at main reception. That's where you purchase your tickets, and that shall be open until 7 o'clock. And don't forget, boys and girls, you cannot play. It's only for adults over the age of 18 because this is gambling. Sorry about that, but there you go. Also, 7:15 is eyes down. Then at 8:15, the characters and the blues are ready for more party dances on the stage. So you update the thought. Mums and dads as well, not just for kids. Everybody. But over to Nick.
Yes. So at 9 o'clock we have our adult talent competition that I was telling you about earlier. Now everyone that you would see on the stage is holiday makers just like you. So it's really encouraging to support them as well you can. Then after that, at 9:45, it's our adult disco dance competition. It's a bit of an adults' evening here at Pontins, but the Croc Jungle is open all evening as well.
So be there or be square, because I'm comparing that, and I'll be picking the biggest, the funniest, and don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the more you clap, the better they get. The phone is not
I can't even thought that was a real guest figures like receptionist.
Okay, if we can lose the phone number now, especially for Pauline on reception, we are now going to find out exactly how many viewers we have at this very moment in time. Yes, we've got a microchip in the back of all your TVs, and we've just had the readout from the computer. It's... Oh, no! What? Oh, that's so sad. Okay, so just to reiterate, receptionists Pauline and Louise, say hello. It's as simple as that. That just proves we will read out absolutely anything. If you simply want to say hello, then you are very welcome to 01278 752 422. Fabulous stuff. Now, if you've got an opinion on that, or in fact an opinion on anything, give us a ring on 01278 752 422. If you know what's going to happen in any of the soaps, why not ring, and we'll broadcast the storylines and spoil it for everyone. So if you have a problem which you want solving, if you have an embarrassing personal problem, then Alan on the end of the phone will try and sort it out for you. And Alan has asked us to point out he is single, so if you're female and you've got your own teeth, he wants you to ring in. He's not fussy. He's looking for a date. Yeah, he needs to know because he's interested in sheep. What we're going to do now is tell you what's going on early tomorrow, which is Monday, obviously. At 3 in the Fun Factory, there's line dancing with the Blues. At 4, there is our Bonnie Baby competition, open to everyone between 0 and 2 years. And of course, at 5 o'clock, it's PTV yet again. But they won't be doing something as exciting as this. Remember, this is a one-off. So this is your one and only chance to have a message read out on air. And I'm going to make an appeal now to Matt, who rang earlier. If you're watching, you are the only guest who has rang. All the other calls we've had have been from staff. So if you want to ring back, we'd really like to hear from you, Matt.
01278 752 422.
Okay, there are only a few tickets left for our Chris Quentin weekend being held later this year. Throughout the event, fans will get to meet Chris, as well as watching classic episodes of Coronation Street, the programme that made him famous. So endorsed by Granada TV, it's the only event of its kind and is a must for all those who idolise the talented blonde actor. Tickets cost only £1,500.
There you go.
Excellent stuff.
That's a bridge on my head. Is that the time when we bridge? Oh, it's Sydney Harbour.
When have you ever seen the weather in Tyne and Wear as good as that?
Well, you never know.
Okay, Martin, if we can just lose the phone number now, because we're going to find out exactly how many people are watching PTV by going to the computer. And it's 36. We've lost exactly 30 viewers. That's a shame. To your help. Okay, I have to stop you now. Because the next 5 people that ring in are going to get a prize, okay? So ring in, leave your name and Shally number, and we're going to give you a prize, absolutely free of charge. It's going to be a fantastic prize, something you can't get in the shops, and something which is a fantastic souvenir of Pontins. The phone's just gone, and that means whoever is on the end of the line is going to get a prize, but the competition is not open to employees of Pontins.
Yeah.
Or...
Yes, boys and girls, mums and dads.
Yeah, and the more interesting your comment or message, the bigger the prize. Okay, so it really is cash for calls here.
Definitely, and I think it's a 3 phone now from your mobile, is it?
Yeah, we've just been in touch with BT. They say that they've never had more calls to one number than what we have received today. And in order to thank us for it, they have given us a free phone number.
The lines are jammed, but keep phoning, keep trying anyway. The number is 01278
752 422.
There we go.
Now,
It's ringing again.
to you, you fan of Britney Spears?
I love Britney Spears, but I can only say that our assistant entertainment manager, Alan, is married to her.
Really?
Yeah, you never knew that, boys and girls? Yeah.
Well, he told me to announce that he was single so that all the girls could ring him.
I think he's messing about behind her back then.
All
I
right.
hope she doesn't find out.
I hope for his sake she doesn't.
It's the same as Captain Croc and,
Xena.
yeah, what can I say?
Alright guys, I hope you enjoy this Britney Spears video. We'll be back very soon. In the meantime, ring the number. The video was on, we had a phone call from Mark Reeve, in apartment 332. He says that he loves Wendy too, and he will marry her one day. There we are, there's another one as well.
Yeah, this is from room 206. We don't have Janet today, we only have apartments. And it's from Laura Sanders, and I have to say hello to Danielson. Hello, Danielson.
No, Daniel is her son.
Oh, Daniel, who's her son? Sorry. I thought you were Chinese. Sorry.
Okay, guys, we've only got about 5 more minutes of the show left. So if you've not rang in, make now the time to do it. The next 3 callers are going to get a prize because we've only had 2 callers since we announced that the next 5 callers would get a prize.
And if you don't phone in before 5:30, we are on overtime, and Pontins will not like it. Paying us extra money.
Not at all, not at all. Unfortunately, there's only 6 viewers at the top. Oh, we've just lost the viewer. Never mind. And here we are, of course. Is it the New York skyline, Martin?
No,
he's not sure what it is.
I'm just going to throw this back over to our scriptmeister. There you go, scriptmeister.
Excellent stuff.
It's not his iron.
Oh, never mind.
See how many we got now? We need 9019. Keep it there.
That is it. Okay, so if you have won something in the Croc Jungle whilst on holiday, there is an awards ceremony between 6 and 8, so you can come and collect a certificate. I hope I read that out right. And
goodbye to Laurie and all the people from Jordanland. Our scriptmeister is just coming back. Thank you very much. There we go. It's behind you. Oh yeah, do you believe it? Alice from 655 has just phoned in, and it's hi to Laurie and all the Geordie people, the massive Geordie gang who are leaving today. Bye.
I think that's the Geordie Massive, not the massive people from Geordie
Sorry,
Land.
if you're from Geordie Land and you're quick, I didn't mean any harm by that. I'm sorry. Oh, the phone's ringing again.
It's probably them to complain.
I apologise profusely on television. Somebody says I was fat yesterday.
Really?
But I'm not really fat. I'm on a diet, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, yeah? Yeah, somebody said to me yesterday, if I fell over, I'd be halfway home. I don't think that's very funny, do you?
Alice isn't going home till tomorrow, she wants you to know.
Okay, Alice, it's 655, we'll get you an off later. Not going home till tomorrow. What? Oh, really? Okay then, I'll send Daniel's son down to see her then. Phone's going again, folks. Yeah, but they may be finishing time.
Yes, you can win a prize. Come and claim your prize by ringing this number, 01278 752 422.
I meant to ask you, right, is it Stockport you come from?
It's Leafy Cheshire, actually,
By
Twiggy.
me, I'm from Cheshire as well. Yeah, Runcorn in Cheshire.
Well, there you are, you
That's
see.
where men are men and dogs are scared.
Yes, there's plenty going on tonight, as you would expect from Pontins, so we want to see you all participating in all the competitions and just generally dancing that we'll be doing.
Definitely.
Yeah, please come and play bingo. Unfortunately, it's open to
Hello,
over
Croc
18s.
Jungle. You're tuned in Croc Jungle. Hi.
There we are. They should be watching in the restaurant as well, however, I don't think they've got any sound.
Hello, Ishmael.
No.
The burgers are lovely.
There we are. Extra cheese with mine, please.
Yeah, definitely. I must tell you, boys and girls and mums and dads, I was in the Pier restaurant yesterday and I love steak. I just love steak. And the steak I got yesterday was fit for a king. And our studio manager's just fallen over Henry.
I actually, I had a pie from the Pier restaurant, and it was awful. And I said to the head chef, "These pies are disgusting." And he said, "Well, I've been making pies since before you were born." So I said, "Yeah, I think that was one of them."
Oh!
We've had a message from Kelly in 894. She says, "A big hello to Twiggy, and you've got her number."
Hi, Kelly. I have got your number. Hope you've got a pass.
There we are. Okay, we're just after our last few messages now, so you've only got a couple more minutes.
One more, and the 5 people who came in, phoned in, are going to get a prize.
Yeah, and we can now exclusively reveal that the prize is a date with Twiggy, so you will be winning a date with
There
Twiggy.
you go.
And the second prize is 2 dates with Twiggy, etc.
Laura's just going back in because she wants you twice.
Fine, Laura, that'll do for me, girl. And just to let you know, Rick has started his sponsored shave. He's doing it now. You can't see it because it's interactive television.
That's right, I've got a disposable Bic razor under this desk, and I'm scraping my legs as we speak.
We need please one more last caller to make this a successful day in PTV. 01278 752 422.
Well, again, it's
01727 522 422.
Yeah.
Excellent stuff. How prestigious would it be if you were the last ever caller on this edition of PTV? You could go home and tell your friends, or tell the people you work with, or go to school with.
And a wee bit of useless information. This is my second year now as a blue coat. I started off bluing Jersey Holiday Village in the island of Jersey, which was brilliant. Then I was 15 miles down the road in Sand Bay, which was a challenge, but thoroughly enjoyable. And now I'm here at Breeding Sands, and I absolutely love it. This is the best Pontins Holiday Centre ever. Yeah.
Twiggy, if you just want to tell us a bit more about yourself, we'll see how the audience reacts to your spiel.
On
Okay.
this club,
Yeah.
okay then, I am 38 years of age, I'm feeling as young as ever, I'm an ex-boxer, I'm an ex-professional football
A lot of
player,
sports fans in, look.
I'm also an ex-football referee,
Oh, they don't like
and
refs.
I'm a cancer, and
No.
if I don't pull up my socks, I'm going to be an ex-blue coat. Flying 90.
So, this is the maximum amount of viewers we can have. And Twiggy has achieved it. That seems a fantastic time to end. I just need to say that this edition of PTV was brought to you.
Caller? Is the phone ringing? Be the next caller. Come on, you're going to get a prize. One more caller. 01278 752 422. That number again?
01278 752 422. It's like a male voice choir, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? You could be in a cathedral in Wales.
Don't forget to go to our Mega Mix stores. And here's the big man. Don't forget the big man.
Not available in any shops.
There is Captain Croc sitting on my knee. Yes, look, he's giving you a wave.
He's got a smile on his face.
Yeah, he doesn't like the smell of garlic.
Come on, one last call.
One last caller before we go on.
Right, while we're waiting for a call, I just need to tell you that this edition of PTV was brought to you by the letters A and E, and by the number 0. And PTV is a production of the Children's Television Workshop. Now, come on, we just need one final call. And here it is.
Please don't be a hoax.
Oh, it's a wrong number. They think we're Domino's Pizzas. They tried to order a 12-inch deep pan.
Did I tell you about the Irish fella went into the pizza shop?
No.
He says, can I have a cheese and pepperoni pizza? And the pizza man says, well, I cut it into 6 or 4 slices. And the Irishman says, oh, cut it into 4. I don't think I could eat 6.
Okay, our final message. We're going to invite Alan onto the PTV stage to read it out.
Yes, the
There we are. Okay.
Do you want me to have the green background? No. Please. Green background, please. Green background. No.
It's all very technical, isn't
It's very technical.
Oh, there we go. Lights have gone out. Martin's colourblind. Hey, there we go.
This is for one reason. Because you see the green around here? Because Alan is a big Hibernian fan, and they play in green. And I'm a Celtic fan, and we play in green. I think we should have a white stripe coming around the next time.
Okay, Twiggy.
Okay, thank you.
Right. We've got one last message before we go. It's from Wendy again in apartment 332, and she just wants to clear up with Twiggy because everybody else who's phoned in seems to be wanting to date Twiggy. That her boyfriend, who's also called in, Mark, doesn't want a date with Twiggy.
Okay, Mark, that shall be sorted.
Doesn't. Unfortunately, when you called in, you committed yourself, sir. You are going to have to go out on a date with Twiggy. It's in the contract in the small print. But I'm disappointed in you guys. What about me and Alan? And Martin? Still single. I can understand Martin, but...
It's because my legs are clean shaven. That's what it is. And I do not use impact. So...
Don't mess with the ball, guys.
Yeah, definitely.
this is why he is that side of the camera and we are this side. What we're going to do now is say goodbye, sign off, and see you later.
Thank you, do. It's Twiggy the Blue. Bye.